Today I'm going to talk about The Damages, a novel by Canadian author Genevieve Scott. Let's start right away with some warnings. There's nothing light or funny about this book, and it dwells heavily on the topic of sexual abuse. It's uncomfortable and provocative. If you do choose to dive in, it will certainly leave you with thoughts and emotions and opinions. The Damages is told in two equal parts in the first person by Roz, or Roslyn, whom you might not like very much at any point in the novel. The first half occurs during the huge ice storm in 1998 in Ontario, Canada, in a fictional town and university. Roz is a first-year student who is really trying to define herself as part of the cool crowd. A first-year female student, Roz's roommate, goes missing during several days when the university is shut down and the students spend much of their time partying. This half of the book is a portrayal of life in university in the 1990s, of partying and graphic sexual talk and behavior and innuendo, and of the confusion of sexual boundaries. The second part of the book focuses on Roz over 20 years later. She has come to learn that her husband has been accused of sexual assault, which forces her to confront and evaluate her values, thoughts, decisions, behaviors, her upbringing, her own past, and her husband, and her relationship and parenting. The Damages is a fast read that I think is really well written. It raises so many uncomfortable issues regarding society's changing views of sexual behavior and sexual assault, and of women in the 1990s and now. The issue of consent. The harm that we do when we tell lies to others and to ourselves when we try to protect ourselves. What we learn from our upbringing and culture. How we might evaluate our decisions from years past and how we come to grips with those decisions. How life events hinder our development. And where do we go in the future? These are all great discussion topics. And it's certainly a helpful reminder to always live with integrity and honesty. Be a good person in all ways. Be considerate and be yourself. Yes, there's a lot to this book if you choose to dive in, but remember, it's serious material with topics that might not be for you. The Damages by Genevieve Scott.